vinyl community. This is Chris. I'm here to do my 1953 mostly classical Gimme 10. So we had a pretty nice spring-like day today. It was supposed to rain this afternoon, but that's held off, so I thought I'd jump out here and take advantage of the remaining daylight. So this is focused on 1953, things that were released or composed or premiered, debuted during that time. I'll do some, I've got a couple of loose ends on 1952 to do first, but to start with, see if this comes in. So I'm trying this beer. It's called Double Jeopardy from Scofflaw Brewing. From somewhere, looks like it says Canal, Winchester, Ohio, which I've never heard of a city by that name, but could be. So 1952, to wrap that up, one of the things that was shown on the Sound Strange video for 1952 was Roberto Gerhard. So here's a CD of his music for piano, solo piano music. Not necessarily what Rob had shown, but you know, that was about all I had related to Mr. Gerhard. And then this came in. This would have been in the 1952 video, but it arrived too late. So this is Vincent Persichetti, music for 1 and 2 pianos. And you see the two pianists there, Elena Sokorina, Alexander Batchev. This is on the Melodia label. Out of Russia. So that precludes me from understanding a lot of it since it's in Russian, but a nice LP 1952 composition. All right, now 1953. Let's start out with the CDs. So Francis Poulenc. This has Sonata for 2 pianos, which was a 1953 composition. So this is on the BIS label. And the piano works of Aurelio de la Vega. So the last piece on here, Epigramma, or Epigram in English, 1953. This is, again, piano works. The pianist is Martha Marchena. Aurelio de la Vega. Another pianist, or at least piano works, Stefan Wolpe, as played by David Holtzman on piano. So this is Waltz for Merle, is the 1953 composition on here, second to last there. And from what was written about it, it's a deconstructed waltz form, whatever that means. So a waltz was at the heart of it, and then Mr. Wolpe deconstructed that. And then here, this one's chock full of 50 stuff. The New York School, Volume 2, with Stefan Schleiermacher as the pianist behind these, but he's also got flute and percussion accompaniment. So this includes Earle Brown piece, Octet number 1, which was composed in 52 and 53, which is a composition for tape. And it's got a Morton Feldman piece, Intersection 3, from what they were saying. He composed a series of intersections and projections in the 50s, a series of those, and so this is Intersection 3. So one good thing about these 50s, we're starting to see the avant-garde people appear. The bad thing is most everything I have is on CD for these. But so this is on Hat Hut label. All right, another composition from 1952 by George Walker. This is what one? Sonata number, no. Oh, Variations for Piano. Okay, that's the last song on this side here. And played by the pianist himself, with accompaniment as necessary on some of the other pieces, soprano and violin. So George Walker, an American composer. And we get another one, Artifacts. Stefan Schleiermacher again as the pianist. So this is piano music from the 50th. And I think he's meaning the 50th year, not the 50th state or 50th parallel. So starts off with a Christian Wolff piece, a Sonata for 3 pianos from 1953. And has several other, could have used this for 1952. Witold Lutoslawski had a 1952 composition on here. And Luigi Dalla Piccola, which already shown on a separate album. This is on the MDG label, MDG Scene series. And last CD, Galina Ustvolskaya, as played by Marianne Schroeder. This is the second album of her music, 12 Preludes for Piano from 1953. So that's these 12 pieces there. And this is another one on the I think it's Swedish Hat Hut label. Galina Ustvolskaya. Now, a couple of albums that were released in 1952. So this is William Kapell. He's playing selections by Beethoven and Rachmaninoff on RCA red label, shaded dog there, 1952. Another album from 1952, also RCA. José Iturbi, Piano Reveries. So he's playing many different compositions or composers: Debussy, Liszt, Beethoven, Schumann, De Falla, Rachmaninoff, Saint-Saëns, Albeniz. RCA Victor. Red Seal Records. So here's Paul Hindemith, German composer. This is on the BASF label. This is recordings from, oops, that's the library side. This was issued in '75, but it's from, looks like December 12th, 1953 for soprano and pianist. The pianist was Gerhard Poulenc and Erna Berger. Soprano. Das Marienleben, Opus 27. And then to get one non-classical in here, Bud Powell, Inner Fires. This was music from 1953, reissued on the Electra Musician label. So it looks like because of the setting sun, I keep, or the camera keeps adjusting the brightness, because when I block the sun with the setting sun with the album, then it picks up, but otherwise I'm blacked out from my point of view. And then the final 1953 music, Vladimir Horowitz in concert, his 25th anniversary of his American debut, which was February 25th, 1953. So this is also on RCA, a two LP set, RCA Victor. So Rachmaninoff playing. Oh, there's the program. So there's my 1953 contribution, and I'll start working on 1954 after I see what Rob It Sounds Strange comes up with. So thanks everybody, see you later. I'll try to get around to that recent acquisitions video that I mentioned before I got sidetracked with responding to somebody else with the Gerhard brothers. So thanks everyone, see you later.